Hey guys, I wanted to fellowship, and I know it's been a while. I've been just holding tight, honestly, with everything in the world. Nothing changes, yet everything pretty much stays the same. All the spiritual warfare, and it's just a time for rest and prayer, fasting if you can. And in the meantime, I was given a vision it's been now 3 weeks ago. In fact, I had this vision at a time where my whole family had the flu. It was bad. And the day I had this, I was in prayer and had been doing some fasting, and the Most High gave me a glimpse of something. And I think it's important that we remember who we serve and who we worship. I get chill bumps thinking about it. He is mighty. I mean, powerful, and nothing can stand against him. I mean, nothing. No power of the enemy, nothing. None of these parasitic archons that, work in the darkness to control our world and try to destroy. And notice I say try to destroy the souls of men and women. In this vision, I'm just going to share it. If you feel led to share this, that's great. I don't do my channel for views or likes. I just do it when I'm called. So I was standing in a field, and there was woods all around me, and I was snatched up by my chest, guys. And when I say snatched, I mean I was not violently, but like grabbed in my chest, and I started floating up, into the sky. And I was looking up, and I was completely powerless, but I was not afraid. And I noticed as I'm going up, I see what could only be the firmament. It's up in our atmosphere. And I looked at it and I thought to myself, am I going to bounce off of that, or am I going to go through it? And sure enough, I guess it was my soul. I went right through it in this vision, guys. And when I got through it, Father, I pray in your mighty name, the name above all names, in Jesus' name, Father, that you would have this come through correctly. I went to the firmament, and I saw a man, the image of a man, standing on the firmament. And I call him a man because I don't have another reference, but he was huge. And he had this aura, power, glory about him. I just was drawn to him. And when I first saw him, I was thinking in my mind, he's going to destroy me or swat me away, because there's no way I am worthy enough to even get close to him. And the closer I got, he stuck his right hand out and grabbed me, and he placed me behind him. And look, this man was massive. When he placed me behind him, I saw a sea of angels, battle hardened, standing at command, just like they were ready for war. They had these, some had swords in the background, and in the front they had these spears. And guys, I'm getting chill bumps right now. Father, let this come through, please, in your mighty name. And these angels all had the same expression, but they all looked different in the face. They had their own personage in this vision. And they were just built for war. They were ready to go to war. I knew they were going to wipe the earth, cleanse it, clean it, set it upright. Boy, and no army on earth could stand before these men, these angels. And the one that was in front of him had a staff in his left hand. His right hand was free, and his hair was like an afro of lightning strikes. His hair was an afro shape, and each strand was lightning coming into his head, like light. He was glorified. I could probably draw a little detail of his face. Gosh, Father, thank you, and please let this come through in your mighty name. And he had a chiseled face, guys. I'm talking about like stern. He was looking down at the earth, and he had his right hand kind of on like gently placed across his belt. His belt was solid gold, and it was so heavy. I remember when I saw him, I thought, how can that belt rest on him? It is so heavy. But he had a crown of light. I mean, his hair was an afro shape, guys. And again, the lightning, the staff he had in his left hand, he had it placed on the firmament. And I could tell he was tense in his left hand, like ready to come to earth for war or for just to wipe the earth clean. And I knew in the vision, he was bringing his people home first. So you could call this a harvest dream. You know, I don't use the term rapture as much as other channels, but I call it a harvest because that is how the Most High has directed my thoughts and my words to be right and upstanding. And he harvested his children first, and then he was going to go, guys, he was going to crush any evil on earth. This army, and I can't put it, it's not, I call it an army. It was just a sea of power. There you go. And this power was going to wash over the earth, guys. But I have no doubt the one standing in the front was the Most High. You know, I didn't feel worthy to look at him in the vision. I didn't want to look at him. Man. I hesitated sharing this because you know how people can be. They're very critical, and some can be even just flat out hateful and spiteful when you share things like this. But that was the vision. I remember when I knew I'd never felt safer or more secure behind him in my life. I thought in the vision, oh, this is that feeling I've been missing my whole